Train 262 Heavy, wind calm, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, caution wake turbulence, previous departure, Heavy 777.
Aloha! Welcome to Kailua Kona. We are here in our Boeing 717-200. Where's the quiet side of this airplane? Okay, we're going there. There, that's quiet. Why are we in Kona? Well, we're flying a Hawaiian Air aircraft, so it would have to be Hawaii, right? Yes. We're also in Kona because I actually flew in a 717 into Kona from Honolulu when I flew out to Kona to see the Ironman World Championships. I love Kona. They have a new terminal. I'm getting off subject, but I'm going to do it anyway. They have a new terminal that they're building that's indoors. That sucks. The old terminal was awesome because it was just like tiki huts. It was just awesome. You felt as soon as you walked off the aircraft, no gate, no like gate thingy-majiggies. They're all air stairs. So like if you flew directly into Kona on like a 767, you got off on air stairs. It was awesome. But okay, I will come back to the airplane now. Get in the airplane. Get off the bloody gauges. Alright. So there's some problems obviously with my MFDs up there. That's sort of a problem. There's also a problem right there. Where is my co-pilot's MFD? It's like we had a thief on board last night or something. Anyway, this was designed and marketed by McDonnell Douglas as the MD-95, a third-generation derivative of the DC-9. Yes, this traces its lineage all the way back to the DC-9. Same as the MD-80 is a DC-9 derivative. The MD-85 is the DC-9. MD-95 DC-9. MD-90 DC-9. This was a DC-9 derivative. Let's give it some flappage. Look, my tiller wheel right there. Look at the tiller actually rotates. That's good. Alright, we got... those leading edge look wrong. They could be right. I don't think they actuated like that. Like, my seat was like right there, and I don't think they actuated like that. I didn't take any pictures though, so there you go. Also, are those my air brakes? Yeah, look, the air brakes, they look like they've been pasted onto the wing. It's like a little bit lack of modeling there. Alright, anyway, let's get in the aircraft. Let's spool up our two Rolls-Royce RR715 C-130s producing 21,000 pounds of thrust apiece. Alright, we're going to rocket down this runway. The MD-95 was developed to satisfy the market need to replace early DC-9 models. Look at the aircraft. You can hear the aircraft shaking. Can we take off yet? We can. Okay. Well, maybe. Okay, we get part of the aircraft off. There we go. This is way too green, by the way. Kona Airport is on basalt rock. It's all black lava flow. Like, that is kind of the right color, but not really. It's truly the real black basalt lava flow. It is absolutely gorgeous, but man, is it hot as blazes. Oh man, just hot as blazes. Alright, I'm going to head this direction because I think we can make the jump over to Hilo pretty quickly here. So we're just going to make a jump over to Hilo. Look at this aircraft. I've flown on actually several of these. I've also flown on an AirTran model. I've flown on a Midwest Airlines model. Yeah. Anyway. So this was designed to replace early DC-9 models that were then approaching 30 years old. The MD-95 project was a complete overhaul of the system going back to the original DC-930. They reinvented it for modern transit with new engines, cockpit, and modern systems. Now, after McDonnell Douglas merged with Boeing in August 1997, most industry observers expected Boeing to just cancel this project. Speaking of canceling, I need to cancel my airspeed. Slow the roll there, plane. Thank you. There, that should be fine. Maybe? Yeah, that's good. Okay. However, Boeing decided to go forward with the design under the new name of the Boeing 717. A lot of people are kind of confused about that whole 717 designation because we went from 707 to 737. Well, 707 to 727. And people, they believe that Boeing skipped the 717 model des when the 707-720 and then the 727 followed the 707. Now, in actuality, the 717 name was used within the company to refer to the KC-135 Stratotanker. It was also used to promote early designs of the 720 before it was modified to meet market demand. Let's run through our keys really quick because I'm worried about where I'm flying. So Shift 1. Hey, there's my missing MFD. Would have been nice if it was actually on the screen in the virtual cockpit, maybe. Just saying. Shift 2. Radio stack 3. GPS 4. Throttle 5. That's the end of the world. So 3. Let's take GPS and put it on the other screen so I can kind of keep track of what the heck I'm doing. Kilo. Okay, we're on the right course. About 90 degrees, give or take. Sweet. Alright, we're going to keep climbing a little bit because we got to get over the mountains. Increased competition from regional jets manufactured by Bombardier and Embraer Air took a heavy toll on the sales during the airline slump after 2011. Now, the 717 shares the same type rating as the DC-9, so that the FAA approved transition courses for DC-9 and analog MD-80 pilots can be completed in as little as 11 days. Now, this is a big deal for some airlines. This allows your pilot to be cross-certified in a DC-9, an analog MD-80, and a 717, which allows huge amounts of flexibility. Now, if we go look at a lot of the 717 operators, historical 717 operators, we're looking at people who don't operate those kind of aircraft anyway. Hawaiian Airlines has 717, 767, and A330. AirTran has 717 and 737 until they got rid of their 717s when they were bought by Southwest. And who bought their 717s? Someone we often refer to as the used airplane lot of the sky. That would be Delta. Delta bought the 717s. Well, who's also one of the largest operators of DC-9s? That'd be Delta Airlines. So this could actually replace their DC-9 fleet, which is great because DASA was actually on a flight where DC-9 blew an engine on takeoff and had to do a go-around. So it'd be nice to replace the DC-9s with these nice 717s. Also, Delta flies analog MD-80s. So Delta can get a huge benefit out of these aircraft that their pilots can fly, and it allows them flexibility in flying the aircraft and scheduling the pilots. This aircraft can carry about 106 passengers in a two-class configuration. It has a range of about 2,060 nautical miles, give or take. A lot of people prefer these kind of aircraft. I really like the McDonnell Douglas aircraft because they are in a 2-3 configuration. Personally, I love a 2-3 configuration. If you think about most aircraft, the Airbus, A320, which is the only narrow body they have, the entire A320 family, the 737 family, the 757 family, they're all in a 3-3 configuration. You go to Bombardier, they're in a 2-2 configuration in coach, 1-1 in business class. Embraer, the new Embraers are in a 2-2-1-1, but the the 135s are in a 1-2 configuration. What I love about the McDonnell Douglas aircraft is that 2-3 configuration, because you have 5 seats, you have a 1 in 5 chance of being in the middle seat. That's it, a 1 in 5. So you have a 1 in 5 chance there. You have a 1 in 3 chance on a A320 or a 757, 737. Now, of course, you have a 0 chance on an Embraer or a Bombardier. But who really wants to fly a Barbie jet? Let's be honest. Passengers like the bigger aircraft. It feels safer to a lot of people. Even though, really, honestly, there's no difference one way or the other. But people have a perception. Now, this aircraft is no longer in production. The 717 is, of course, no longer in production. Oh, that folded back. I apparently had my flaps up the whole time and didn't even know it. Oopsie. My fault. Anyway. Flying here over the big island of Hawaii. The big island of Hawaii has, like, all but 2 of the biomes. Oops. Jeez. Okay, so there's a lesson to you. Don't fly outside the cockpit because, well, you won't be able to pay attention to what in the world is going on, and then you'll overstress your aircraft and crash it. Anyway. The link for this model is down below in the description. As always, it comes with many, many different aircraft. There's a Midwest, there's a Hawaiian, there's an AirTran. I can't remember all of them, but I think there's a Lufty one as well. I think it covers most of the operators except for Delta, who's a relatively recent operator. There are problems with this model. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, this cockpit, one, it really is in need of some touching up. The MFDs are not working. My co-pilot is, see him over there, he's missing an MFD over there. Other than that, if you're trying to collect them all, if we're playing the Pokemon game and you're trying to collect all of the aircraft of Boeing, you need a 717. I think this is the only one I found that was even decent enough to load. So, if you need your 717, link is down below. You can collect them, put them in your Pokeball. Until next time, I've been DerTebbers. This is your Flight Simulator X Spotlight. Until next time, happy flying.